Everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Monday, May 4th. I'm your host, Bree Cox Kennedy, standing in for Michael Taylor, who is at an ALS golf tournament today. So we wish him luck on that. On today's show, we've got the California Club with Dave Peavy. He's going to tell us about all of the events lined up, some kind of unexpected, but you're going to want to know all about them. So stay tuned for that. And then later in the show, we've got Dr. Peter Abbas with us. He's been a local dentist in the community for about 20 years. So he's always got very informative information to share with us. There is a Memorial Day ceremony and concert. Always a favorite. It's going to take place Monday, May 25th at 1 p.m. in the Performing Arts Center, honoring those who gave their lives in service to our country. The program will feature All-American Boys Chorus, American Legion Post 257, and special guest speakers. Tickets are free while supplies last and can be reserved in the box office. If you'd like more information, reach out to Recreation by calling them at 949-597-4288. Alternatively, you can email them at recreation@vmsinc.org. Let's take a look at our 5-day forecast, folks. We're almost hitting a wall on Tuesday. Not very cold, but cold for me. 65 today and tomorrow, chance of rain starting tomorrow. And then there's that wall that we just sort of climb over with the temperatures increasing dramatically Wednesday through Friday. Looking at a high of 78 by Friday. Mostly sunny skies for the rest of the week. Lows are remaining in the low to mid 50s, but that's okay because it feels good to sleep in cool weather at night. So get out there and enjoy the weather by the end of the week, folks. Got sunrise this morning was at 5:59 a.m. Sunset will be at 7:36 p.m. Perfect for an evening stroll on that beach, that La Jolla Beach. Might be a little bit far to go today, but Crystal Cove's just over the hill. Photo sent in to us by Joel Goldstein. Thank you, Joel. Appreciate that photo. If you'd like to send yours in, we'd love to share them. Please email them to us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Of course, send the name, where the photo was taken from, and in horizontal format, please. Got just one meeting to tell you about before we head on over to the break, and when we come back, Dave Peavy with California Club will be with me.
If you believe the journey is the destination, you'll love exploring in the 2026 Subaru Crosstrek. Standard symmetrical all-wheel drive plus 33 miles per gallon, an 11.6-inch high-resolution touchscreen, plus a 180-horsepower Subaru Boxer engine. Love is out there. Find it in a Crosstrek.
Come to Frank's Irvine Subaru, where the 5 meets the 405 off Lake Forest Drive. Complimentary maintenance included on all new Subarus.
Caring Senior Service provides a variety of care services to help seniors age in place. We follow the mantra, when family can't be there, we can. We started our business almost 30 years ago because we realized that seniors in these situations still need loving care. To learn more about how we can help your family, contact us today.
It's never too late to improve your health with exercise. Challenge yourself to get moving in the morning. Hi, I'm Susan Tuttle. I'd like to encourage you to tune in to Channel 6 each weekday mornings at 7:55. 30 minutes of daily exercise will add years to your life. What are you waiting for? Come join me.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. From health to Little Italy, the California Club is covering it all. Here to share more details about the lineup, for the next 3 months. Welcome, Dave Peavy, to the show.
We're busy, busy, busy.
You guys never stop.
No, we don't. Except Sharon's not here today, but that's okay.
We'll cover for her.
People will find out I actually can speak.
Oh, you're not behind the scenes.
Yeah, I'm not behind the scenes. That's true.
You are front and center today, Dave. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you, Bree.
You do have a lot of lineup.
Yes, we do.
A lot of events lined up, starting off with the Summerfest in the Village.
Summerfest in the Village. Our first kickoff is the Decades Band. They were performed at the PAC for us just a year or so ago, and they were so fantastic. People wanted to dance to them. And this band has a goal that they want to learn every song ever sung. And they do everything from Chuck Berry to Katy Perry, and they just knock it out of the park. So it's going to be a fantastically fun night.
That is
and it's a bring your own everything, because we usually have sit-down dinners, but with the summer, we're doing a little bit differently because everybody wants to be just a little bit lighter, a little more free, a little more enjoyable. And Southern California is a fun place to be. So that's why we're having our Summerfest. You bring your own everything. There will be taquitos and salsa and guacamole to buy, or you can bring your own food. But it's just going to be a great night, so we're really looking forward to it.
So this is at Clubhouse 5 on Tuesday, May 26th.
That's right, the fourth Tuesday of the month. At Clubhouse 5, bring your dancing shoes and be ready to party and kick the summer off, because it's going to be a great time this year.
I suspect there's not going to be a lot of people in their seats.
I don't think so. And I will be up dancing too. So that's going to
and so this particular evening, we're playing the hits from the 60s through the 80s through today.
Exactly. Here.
So they are covering a lot of genres.
Chuck Berry to Katy Perry and everything in between. And you can just be ready to have your socks blown off.
Just be ready. That's Oh, fantastic. And no reservations are required.
Reservations are required. You go to our website, sign in, and you can pick the table that you want to sit at. And that way you don't have to stand in line or fight over tables. Oh. And so that makes it a whole lot more friendly. $10 for members, $25 for non-members. And if you sign up and become a member, you just go to 3 of them and you've paid for your membership at a different pricing. So it's very exciting time.
And then you get a year-long.
You get a whole year from the time you purchase your membership all the way around. It's not January to December. It's from when you sign up till the next year at that time. Mm-hmm. And we're there for you.
And you said that you meet every fourth
Tuesday of every month. Yes.
What a great way to get your heart rate up, meet some new friends.
Exactly. You stay entertained, stay busy, meet friends, interact with people. It's the best thing in the world.
I love it. And that's your sponsors are Aetna and Livewell.
Yes.
So
we'll be talking about also UCI.
Fantastic. All right. So then your next event is a bus trip to San Diego's Little Italy.
That's right. We are currently sold out, which is really exciting. But there is a wait list. We're leaving Wednesday. There's great shopping. It's close to the harbor if you want to walk down the harbor. Restaurants, there's the farmer's market. But like I say, it's sold out. So we're going to have to slide over that one today.
Well, we'll slide over it, but will you plan another one for next year?
Yes, we're definitely planning on going again next year, and maybe even hit the Zydeco Festival again also. But this year it's Little Italy, and we just had an overwhelming response and sold out quite quickly.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, congratulations. Okay, well, we'll skip over that
All
one.
Right.
And next you've got your UCI Health Series. This is taking place Friday, May 8th, and probably a topic that most people don't really think about.
That's right. We've had great topics from cancer to vision, everything. This one is on incontinence. And over 50% of the women, usually mostly those that have had children, have some form of incontinence. But it's not just that. There are many other reasons for incontinence and new treatment to help that. Oh. And so it's a pretty full house already. Go online and sign up. It doesn't cost anything, but we do want to know about how many people are going to be there. So we have chairs for you. But right now we have over 80 people signed up. So we're quite excited about that.
Yeah, and that will not sell out. So if you decide
to show up, just come on down. we'll have a chair for you.
And that's taking place Friday, May 8th, 2 p.m., Clubhouse 3, Dining Room 1.
Exactly, yeah.
Fantastic.
We'll be there.
Okay, and get a little bit of an education in the meantime.
Me too.
And then back to
Back
your...
to our Summerfest in June. That's right. Tricia Freeman's coming in June. She's a local favorite here, and everybody loves her. And it'll be the same type of event. Go online, pick the table you want to sit at, sign up for it. Bring your own everything again, because it is part of the Summerfest. And it's going to be another night to party. There will be hamburgers, vegetarian burgers, and hot dogs to buy. Or you can bring your own food.
Okay.
Food, drinks, whatever.
Yeah.
Bring your own everything.
Dave, how are you in Sharon finding such wonderful talent?
We look high and low. We go and we see a lot of the different venues in the area, from the fairgrounds to Sawdust Festival. We check the lineups at all these other different venues. We can't give away too many of our secrets, or everybody will be stealing who we find. We check a lot of the local areas, and we sign up online to get information from all these different bands and venues that perform in this area. And we go and listen to the people online, and we always try to see them in person before we choose them, because then we know exactly how they look and sound. Sometimes you go online and it's a 20-year-old video. And then you come in and go, oh, okay, people are different, everybody's older or whatever, but if we see them recent time, then we know exactly what we're getting.
Exactly.
Then we start talking to them. And, it's easy. Sharon likes to do more of the talking than I do, but, but we're
Well, you
always
guys are
there
a
for
good
them.
team.
Oh yeah, we're a team. Yeah. We double team them. So they can't get away
fantastic.
one way or the other.
That's great. Okay, and then your next event's taking place again in June,
That's
Wednesday,
right.
June 10th, going to Viejas.
Viejas.
Tell us about this.
Viejas is a casino, and it's a fun little trip. We go there, and great thing about the casino is if you get tired of gambling or you don't want to gamble, there's outlet malls right across the street. And so you can go to the outlet mall. So a bus will be leaving from here, take you to the casino, have your fun day at the casino. And
Is that the
shop.
Cabazon outlet? Are you way
it's,
out
it's
there?
Viejas.
Viejas. I don't know where that is. Viejas is a city then.
Yeah. No.
I don't know anything
not
about
really.
it. We need to do our homework, David.
Well, that's why we have a travel chair, Elaine Orman, and that's who you want to contact is Elaine.
Okay.
And she will handle all. You don't sign up on our website. You sign up through Elaine, or look for these flyers someplace around the village, usually in all the little plastic bins that you have at the clubhouses.
Right.
It's going to be just a super time there. I'm going because I want to try my luck again. Of course.
What do you like to play?
Well, what do I like to play, or what am I good at? I'm not good at any of them.
There you go. Give us the secrets.
Well, I'll do a little 21, a little blackjack or slot machines. Sharon likes craps.
Okay.
So we're gonna just
sounds
go
like
and
a
have a
great
great time,
day.
and she'll give me $10 to spend, and she'll get the rest. Because we've been married for a long time, so we know how that works out.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's a great time.
Yeah, you guys.
So we're looking forward to that. And then keep an eye on our website. Keep looking at CaliforniaClubLWV.com.
Okay.
Because we're always putting new and exciting things up there. And it's going to be just a super time. And like I said, Summerfest in the village, it's going to be an exciting time. And just be ready for us.
Be
We're
ready.
Coming. We're coming.
All right. Sounds like a great summer, Dave.
It's going to be a great summer.
Thank you so much for sharing all of this with us.
Thank you.
And we'll see you again before your events.
That's right.
Coming up next, we've got Dr. Peter Abbas with us. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Abbas. For over 20 years, I've been helping families keep their smiles healthy and bright. 10 years right here in Laguna Woods. At our family-owned practice, we do it all. Preventative care, digital dentistry, and full smile makeovers with a team you know and trust. Conveniently located at the Taj Mahal Medical Center with shuttle access for our Laguna Woods neighbors. Come experience complete care, old-fashioned service, and state-of-the-art dentistry that feels like home.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Here to tell us what our options are if we happen to have one or more missing teeth. I welcome Dr. Peter Abbas to the show.
Thank you for having me again. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. I really enjoyed our last interview, and this interview is going to have a lot of important talking points because it happens to the best of us. All of a sudden, for one reason or another, trip or a fall or something, we have missing teeth. I've seen it happen.
Absolutely.
I've seen the consequences.
Sure.
And I'd like to talk about those as we move through our interview. But first, you're really local here, right?
Yes, yeah. Located in the Taj Mahal building right in the corner of Paseo de Valencia and El Toro Road. It's the big white building, the white pillars, black glass, and the shuttle goes to our building regularly. I've been there for 11 years. I've been in practicing dentistry for 20 years now. Wow. I grew up here in Southern California, went to school in Northern California, and have been here now practicing for 20 years in Orange County, actually, right here in Orange County locally. So, and 11 years right here in the Taj Mahal building. So it's been a great run. I have a lot of great patients that live right here in the village as well. So
that's great. And you offer complimentary consultations,
correct.
Right?
Absolutely.
As well as complimentary
second opinions. Yeah. So if someone wants to come in, and maybe a previous patient of mine that went somewhere else, or vice versa, anyone wants to come in for just a quick chat, I'm happy to do that, just to go over options and just review things with them, just to make sure everyone's making the best decision possible. Absolutely.
Right. So today's focus is going to be on teeth replacement. So if somebody is missing just a tooth, tell us what their options are.
So there's three major options available to us in dentistry right now to replace teeth. The first would be a removable partial denture. Basically, something comes in and out of someone's mouth. Usually I reserve that for that's the least desirable for most cases. Sometimes it makes sense when there's multiple missing teeth and finances are concerned, that may make sense. The next option I like to review with patients is something called a fixed bridge, okay, also known as just a regular bridge. That one is the one that's cemented, not the one that's removable.
So, okay, so it's permanent.
It's a permanent cemented bridge. And it works great for 1 to 2 missing teeth. And it's a nice option in many cases. Sometimes it makes the most amount of sense. The challenge that comes with the fixed bridge is the tooth behind and the tooth in front need to sacrifice some tooth structure in order to support the false tooth in the middle.
Oh, wow.
So if those teeth, for example, have nothing going on with them, no fillings, no crowns, nothing at all, then it's a challenge because now we're having to remove and sacrifice some healthy enamel for the purposes of replacing a tooth. So
doesn't sound ideal.
Yeah, it doesn't sound ideal. Sometimes it makes sense though. Let's say, for example, there's a crown of the tooth behind, a crown of the tooth in front. Then it kind of makes sense. You're not really having to do a lot of sacrifice. The best option typically is a dental implant. Okay, a dental implant is an artificial root that gets placed into the jawbone.
That would be the screw.
Titanium. Yeah, it looks kind of like a screw. Kind of looks like a screw, and it's an artificial root that gets placed in the jawbone, and then we build a tooth on top of it. That is the most ideal in most cases because we don't depend on the neighboring teeth in any way, shape, or form. It's a self-standing restoration. Right. So it does quite nicely there and really helps patients. And there's lots of different ways to utilize these implants. It could be a single tooth or it could be multiple, which we could talk about in a few minutes.
And you can match that artificial tooth to the real teeth,
yeah,
right? So
absolutely.
You can't even tell.
Absolutely. We really do our best to try to make it as harmonious as possible, blend in as well as possible. We work with dental laboratories to make sure, I even do something like if it's in the front, I do something called custom shade matching where I actually send the patient to the dental laboratory so the dental laboratory ceramist, the artist who makes the tooth, can actually see the color and the character. Sometimes you can't pick that up in a photograph. Sometimes it's really important to have the ceramist see the tooth so that the patient has the most realistic outcome.
Right. And then, so we were talking about one missing tooth. You talked about, you touched on a few missing teeth.
Absolutely.
And then that's when you would go into that partial denture, right?
Partial denture, yeah. Partial denture is better for multiple missing teeth or someone who doesn't have enough stability for an implant, or maybe maybe they've exhausted all their options. Let's say, for example, they're missing all of their teeth in the back, all their molars, for example, and they just don't have enough bone. They've had atrophy of the bone. A partial denture may be the only option that a patient has. But it's something that is definitely beneficial rather than having nothing at all, for sure. Let me go back a little bit. So the consequences of missing teeth. So once a tooth is gone, the jawbone, okay, we call it the alveolus, the jawbone has no purpose. So what tends to happen is the bone actually atrophies down. It actually shrinks back like a muscle that's not being used.
Right.
So it's really important, if someone's going to have a tooth removed for whatever reason, that we really try to consider the options and what's going on there as soon as possible, especially if they're considering a dental implant. And the reason being is, I tell patients that dental implant looks kind of like a screw. Your jawbone is, think of it like a piece of wood. You need to have enough wood for the screw.
Right.
Okay, so
Right.
if someone has a tooth pulled out and waits 2, 3, 4 years and now comes back and says, I really want to get a dental implant now, it may be compromised because that bone may have shrunk back. Not to say it's not a possibility, but it makes it much more difficult.
I've had a personal experience with this where my boyfriend's son had knocked his tooth out as a child, and it eventually died and fell out as an adult.
Yeah.
And he thought it was funny to have a missing front tooth. He got lots of attention for it.
Sure.
And he's really tall, so everyone thought he was a
hockey
Ducks player.
Yeah.
But eventually it wasn't so funny anymore.
Yeah.
And it got really unfunny
Yeah.
when we had to dump, over $10,000 back into that mouth just to shift the teeth back to where they were.
Yeah.
To put that implant in. So it's really, really important, as you said, address this immediately.
Really,
because
yeah.
there are severe financial consequences
Absolutely.
if you don't. And it's not anything to play around with.
Yeah, there's a domino effect that happens. Typically, most people end up losing teeth not because of an injury. I mean, that happens, of course, but it's typically due to either gum disease or cavities that have just gone out of control, or a tooth just breaks down considerably.
Really?
And then, like I was saying, it can become somewhat of a domino effect. You end up losing a tooth, you don't address it, you don't replace it. What ends up happening is the tooth behind it starts to shift in place of it. The tooth above it starts to shift down, looking for its downstairs neighbor. And now we have this shifting that occurs, and there's this domino effect. And now the bite is off, and a lot of other things that happen. So again, 70% of adults in the United States are missing at least one tooth. So now we're not talking wisdom teeth either. Those are aside. We're talking just normal standard dentition.
Right.
So it's important we address those missing teeth when they do arise.
Absolutely. Now tell me, when you actually use the screw component to go into the bone, does that stimulate any type of bone growth?
Absolutely. So it basically helps stimulate the bone. So in a situation where someone has to have a tooth pulled out, the ideal situation would be this. I work really closely with an oral surgeon, a local oral surgeon here, and the way it would work is the oral surgeon would remove the bad tooth. The day that they remove the tooth, they typically fill the space that the natural roots were taken up by with some artificial bone. And there's a lot of different sources of that, which the surgeon would be able to go over with the patient. And then we need to let it heal and mature for a few months. And then once the bone is mature, then we're able to go back in, create a small channel in the jawbone, place that dental implant. Okay,
Right.
That dental implant needs to stay in there for a few months to fuse and harden with the bone, and then after that, we're able to build a tooth on top.
Yeah, so it's something to note that this is not a quick process.
It's
not.
It's
this
not.
probably takes about a year total,
Yeah.
as long as you don't get infection. Because I know another
Absolutely.
friend who had same thing, front tooth. She knocked it out, And when they did that bone graft, she got massive amounts of infection.
Yeah, it has to be done properly. That's why I work really closely with an oral surgeon who has additional training in this whole surgical process to make sure we have the best outcome possible. That's my philosophy. I really want the best of the best for our patients, especially when it comes to something that's implanted in your jaw. We want to make sure that it is as high quality as possible with the best possible outcomes. Right. Absolutely, absolutely.
Dr. Abbas, thank you so much for joining me today.
Of course,
Appreciate all your valuable information.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Visiting with us.
Absolutely.
All right, everyone, if you've got any missing teeth, go see Dr. Abbas. You're watching This Day on Village TV. We'll be back after these messages.
Want to watch Village television from your phone, tablet, or smart TV? All our shows, like ThisDay, Discovering Laguna Woods, and monthly board meetings are streaming live on the Village Television app. Just search Village Television on the App Store or Google Play Store. Miss the live broadcast? All our original programming is available on demand 24/7 on our Village Television YouTube channel. Stay connected by watching Village Television programming whenever and wherever you want.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Let's take a look at tonight's movie preview. It's Wag the Dog, starring Dustin Hoffman and Robert De Niro. Does it get any better than those two? This movie is brought to us by Hoag Orthopedic Institute. It's a dark comedy about shortly before an election, a spin doctor and a Hollywood producer join efforts to fabricate a war in order to cover up a presidential sex scandal. Wonder if they pull that off. Something tells me with that duo, it's probably gonna happen. Let's take a look at our weather again, folks. We've got some overcast and very cloudy skies today and probably through tomorrow, since tomorrow brings a chance of rain. We'll see if that actually happens before we turn a beautiful corner starting on Wednesday. High of 71, climbing all the way up to 78 by Friday, so it looks like a beautiful end of the week and weekend in store. Hunker down for the next 2 days, and then we will warm right back up. If you ever want to see This Day on Village TV, you can tune in on your YouTube channel Monday through Saturday. You can also tune in here where you're watching now at 9 a.m., 12:30 p.m., and 5 p.m. on Village Television. And again, you can watch anytime on the YouTube app. Tomorrow on This Day, we've got Geneva Church and the Electric Car Club. So look forward to being back here with you then. And that's going to do it for this episode of This Day. Of course, from all of us here, we wish yours a beautiful one. See you tomorrow.